from my childhood, my whole idea of storytelling is for the big screen.
That superstar is someone called S.S. Rajamouli.
Wow. No, they don't come to watch me. They want to come to watch my story.
So your next, I believe, is with Mahesh Babu.
It's an action adventure, no doubt about it. It is a big screen entertainment. Anything that completely engrosses me, I have to get into the world that the storyteller is trying to tell.
And so, would you want to explore the web space, the OTT space?
I would really love to. For one reason is that I have been saying this for a long time. A storyteller wants his story to be heard by more number of people, and OTT provides you that. It reaches to far nook and corners of the globe, and so many people can listen to your story. That is a very, very tempting proposition. But what scares me is that from my childhood, my whole idea of storytelling is for the big screen. I have grown up seeing films in the theater, like we were talking earlier, the community experience of watching a film together, laughing together, crying together, emoting together. That is how I conceive the stories. Now, to take away that completely and have a personalized experience, I know the power of OTT, but it is just that I'm scared. I really want to try out, but I'm scared to get out of this beautiful experience called cinema. Probably at some point of time, I have to do that because, like I'll tell you, a film storyteller is greedy. He needs more audiences. At present, I'm happy because I can tell my film in cinema, on television, on OTT. I'm happy with this space, but let's see what the future holds.
All right. Sir, Aamir Khan called you the real Raja Hindustani at the success party. You, while answering a question to one of the journalists, said that your aim of making a film is to appeal to the child in you. It can be an actual child. It can be the child that is there in a 65-year-old. Prithvi Raj, when he recently launched the trailer of KGF in Malayalam, he compared Prashant Neel with Rajamouli, S.S. Rajamouli, that he's having the similar sort of potential. So you become that yardstick. That element of yardstick, which is, I think, in the Indian film industry, I think very, very rarely we have seen that happening. We've had various pockets, Bollywoods, Malayalam, Tamil, but all India, I think you become this rare phenomenon. You said you aim to cater to that child in their audience. What about that child within you who wants to make that film? How do you keep that disciplined and not get affected? Maybe I asked you something similar in the beginning. I'm asking you once again, taking these various contexts into mind.
See, when I say I like to appeal to the child in you, what is the childlike quality is like if you look at the child watching something interest, his mouth will go open and his eyes will go wide and he'll be just like watching it, absorbing that amazing thing, whatever it is. That is what the children has many qualities. I'm talking about that particular quality where they just forget everything and watch or absorb something, an amazing thing. And I do the same thing. I do the same thing, whether it's a small joke or whether it's a great photograph or anything on a small screen. I get mesmerized by those things. Luckily, I don't need to do anything to do to myself. The quality is inbuilt in me, that is hardwired into my head, and I think the childlike quality is hardwired into every person's head. I just need to tickle it with my stories.
Right. So in my last interview in the Rapid Fire, I had asked you about superstardom. And you mentioned that when a star can bring audience on his own esteem in a theater, that is what is called superstar. Now, that superstar is someone called S.S. Rajamouli. That people come into the theaters now. No, sir, this is true. This is true because I can give you examples when stars worked with you and they've been huge, but maybe after when they worked in other movies, the results have not been that huge. So I think somewhere you are the star. So what is that box office mantra that only S.S. Rajamouli knows and no one else knows?
No, let me correct you a little bit. I'm aware that I have a certain number of fans. I'm aware that they want to come to the movie looking at my name. I'm aware of it. I'm not saying I'm not aware of it. But the difference between a star and a director is that they come to my films assuming that I'll tell them a good story.
Wow.
No, they don't come to watch me. They want to come to watch my story. But with the star is that they don't care about the story. They want to come to watch the star himself. That is a whole lot of difference. So one or two flops, my yardstick will be thrown out. But even 10 flops, the star will still be a star. Because they're coming to watch him, not the story. That's the difference between the star and director.
So once again, you're displaying your humility, which is so amazing. So your next, I believe, is with Mahesh Babu. If you can please share some thoughts on it.
Like I was telling my father, just please give me some time. Let me enjoy this success. Give me a little bit time. It's hardly 2 weeks since my film has released. So let me. See, we have this habit of the whole family sitting together and discussing everything, what we could have done better. Is there something that we have learned in creatively or in the production? Could we have made it a tighter screenplay? All these things, we have a very, very, very honest discussion. Once the discussion is done, then is that when we close the book. When we close the book is that when my mind is free to jump into the next film. Of course, we dabbled with a few thoughts. At this point of time, the only thing I can say is it's an action adventure, no doubt about it. It is a big screen entertainment, but I haven't locked into anything as of yet.
Prabhas, for example, then Junior NTR and Ram Charan, now Mahesh Babu. Do you also in some way in the back of your mind, you obviously are a storyteller and that is so unique and amazing. But do you keep the fan base of a particular star in mind as to what exactly is it that fans really like about that particular star? Like say, for example, Mahesh Babu. Is there something about his personality?
I do. I do in the sense. Once I start writing the story, I myself become a fan of that star. No, I adore my character and I just look up to him, and I want him to give me certain kind of emotion and highs. Right, so I become starry-eyed as long as I'm working with that particular star. So it is easy for me to connect with the fans.
Yes.
So I understand what the fans are looking from the actor. And being said that, I am also aware fans make a lot of noise, and that gives us a lot of enjoyment. But the real patterns of the film are the general audience.
Wow, absolutely.
Those are the people who needs to come and watch and approve your theater. They don't make a lot of noise. They come, silently watch the film. They don't review the film. They just say it is good or bad and go away. But those are the people who make your film a success or a failure. So we should always keep the general audience in mind, and also aspirations of the fans, what the fans need from the star, because stars, the fans are the glitter, right? The icing on the cake. I can say that, yeah. The fans are the icing on the cake, and the general audience are the cake itself.
So this is so beautifully said, because we have seen it on so many occasions that, as you said, the fans are on the icing, but it is a general public which is not really particular fan of anyone. They just want to watch good film. Yes. And they are the ones who make a film a success or flop. That's so beautifully said, sir. So one last question to you. The world watches your cinema. What is it that Rajamouli likes to watch? What is it that you like to read?
Anything that completely engrosses me, I have to get into the world that the storyteller is trying to tell. You know, it should just make me forget who I am. It should make me forget my surroundings. There are certain books which I read, which is the book I forgot. Alistair MacLean's "The Eagle Has Landed." I think I forgot the book. I remember laying on my bed and reading the book continuously for some 2 days, 48 hours, just getting up to eat and nothing else. I haven't slept. I slept maybe for 1 hour or 2 hours in between, and I was just reading the book, turning every page. That's the kind of involvement I need from the storyteller. He should completely suck me into that world.
Wow.
It doesn't matter which world it is. It doesn't matter how he does it. But I need that kind of involvement in the story.
That's so fascinating. So thank you very much for your time. Congratulations once again. It's hugely inspiring to talk to you, and all the best wishes for all your future ventures. And I'm sure that the success of Triple R will continue. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Faridun, and I'll go back and do my nacho again.
Please, sir, go ahead. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.